Hey there, hi there, ho there, sports and Duran Duran fans. From me and Lisbeth. I think we should change her name to something more interesting, like Hannah, or I don't know. It has to be old fashioned though. But, anyways, Lisbeth Hannah is going to sleep now. Hold on. Oh, shit. She fell, as I will be too as soon as I finish this video. I'm tired. Okay, so this week's Whoosh episode was number whatever. Simon didn't remember, and I'm not sure either, Simon, but it is called Don't Call Me Mojo. It was a banger. This week's show was great. I got 3 5 stars, 3 3 stars, and 3 under 3 stars. So it's an even split. It was a really good show. I loved a lot of the songs. The first one is called Black Myself by Amethyst Kaya, spelled like Amy Thyst, Amythyst. I think that's really pretty. I gave it 5 stars. I think it's a very pared down guitar or banjo in it. She sings about playing a banjo in the song, so I think it might be a banjo that she's playing. I love the simple, pure, clean way the instrument sounds. It sounds very rich and deep and full, for lack of a better way of describing it. And I love the song. It speaks about the experience of being Black. Um, Katy paraphrased her saying the song makes the artist, Amethyst Kaya, said the song marks the first time that she has confronted the history of her ancestors. It seemed to highlight the, for lack of a better word, more downtrodden side of being Black, and also the more empowered side of being Black. Those two experiences seem to be highlighted in the song, from what I gathered. And Simon said she's categorized as a folk artist. Simon calls her a rocker through and through. And Katy agreed. And Katy called this song, said that this song sounded like power. Power. And I agree. Black Myself by Amethyst Kaya. That was the first song, and I love it. And I gave it 5 stars. Django, that's DJANGO, excuse me, likened to Duran Duran and Talk Talk in name style by Simon. I also gave that one 5 stars. It's called Waking Up, featuring Charlotte Gainsbourg. I loved this one. It's a banger, is what I wrote about it. It has the sound of a 60s group. Like a 60s mod like group is the kind of sound that I got from it. I can't think of any of the names of those groups that I'm thinking of, but I can hear them in my head. Something in the time and era of Bus Stop by the Hollies, that kind of music from those kinds of groups. That's the kind of sound it had to me. But the vocal was completely different than the Hollies. That's just an example. Um, this band's album is called Glowing in the Dark. I love that album title. And the vocals sound like how Glowing in the Dark would sound if it had a sound. So that's how I described it. The vocals sound like how Glowing in the Dark would sound if it had a sound. I gave it 5 stars. I love it. So far, oh, what else did I say about this one? It also has the flowy feeling of Happy by Pharrell Williams. Similar but not as fast. That's what I heard from it too. It does. Like the part where in Happy where Pharrell Williams goes dun, 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 because I'm happy. Dun, 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 dun. That part, it kind of has that flow to it. I love it thoroughly. I gave that one 5 stars too. I do think my favorite song of the show was Black Myself by Amethyst Kaya. Sorry, I am tired. Amethyst Kaya, Black Myself. That was my favorite song of the show. Oh, Simon didn't have a hot pick on this show, and Katy didn't mention a favorite song either, but my favorite song was that one by Amethyst Kaya called Black Myself. The next song was Otoboki Beaver. That's the name of the band. The name of the song is Yoban Twoit, YOBANTOITE Mojo, which is Don't Call Me Mojo in Japanese, which is where they got the title for this week's show. So this band called Otoboke. It's Otoboke, Beaver. And I'll have a list of all of these in my description on this week's video. They're an all-girl punk band from Kyoto, Japan. Fast-paced punk rock that has frequent changes in rhythm and tempo, is I think how Katy described them, or how the band described themselves, and Katy relayed that. I dig it. It's cool. The song is about not seeking men's approval if you're a woman. I dig it. Female empowerment. And I did describe it as spastic, fast, loud, repetitive, appealing. It is sung in Japanese and it's short. I did give this one 5 stars too. I can't remember if I mentioned that. Oh, and then Katy got a question. So that was that song, and I dug it. I loved it. 5 stars. Katy got a question from somebody of which Duran Duran videos she would want to be in if she had a choice. She had 3. First one was Violence of Summer, because she loves amusement parks. All She Wants Is because she's always wanted an identical dummy of herself, and she'd be able to have one if she was in the All She Wants Is video. And Save a Prayer, just because it's so beautiful. And I just thought that was a cool question with great answers. And Katy rarely gets questions, so I wanted to spotlight that because I liked it. And then we also found out that Simon's Hungry Like the Wolf goggles, you will all remember, I'm sure, the glasses that Simon was wearing in Hungry Like the Wolf, the Hungry Like the Wolf video, those cool glasses, got stolen. He put them down when he was out shopping one day, and someone picked them up. That made me sad. I think we should offer a ransom. All right. So, a ransom page on Facebook for Simon's Hungry Like the Wolf glasses. And then, of course, they did say in another episode that his Tiger Baby pendant needs its own Facebook page. And I agree. I should do that, or one of you out there should do that. Okay. So the next song was called Strange Conversations by a group called Automatic. And okay, so the group is called Automatic. The song is called Strange Conversations, in parentheses, Sudan, Sudan, Archives Remix. So it's sort of Book of Love sounding, like the voice part in the vocal part in Book of Love song I Touch Roses. Many of you may be familiar with that. If you think I'm magical, 'cause roses bloom with my touch, that's mathematical. I think you think too much. I touch roses. That song, I love that song, and I love to sing that song. So thank you very much. So yes, the vocal was similar to how that sounds in this song. If you can remember and picture and hear in your head what that voice sounds like singing those lyrics from I Touch Roses by Book of Love, that's what the vocals in this song sounded like to me in some parts. Again, I love the song I Touch Roses. I like that this song reminded me of I Touch Roses, but I don't love it as much as I Touch Roses. I love very few songs as much as I love the song I Touch Roses by Book of Love. And if you don't know I Touch Roses by Book of Love, oh my God, go and listen right now. Look it up on YouTube or wherever you stream music. Again, that's I Touch Roses by Book of Love, all